Shalom to the hopeful elect of Israel. It's your servant, your fellow servant Shemaiah. I want to say shalom to the elect of Israel. Starting with the 144,000. Shalom to the men doing the work on the highways and hedges. To the Akwaf that's being obedient to their husbands. And raising up the household. That no occasion could be taken against it. Let's give all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, Ba'Shem Kwakadash, and double honor to Elder and Apostle of the Great Millstone. All right, then we're going to get into this lesson. Pretty much you're just going to hear my voice. I don't have any pictures or anything I can show you at this time because I'm not connected right now on the internet. But, for the sake of edification, we're going to still get it in. I do have a voice that I want to use, but I want to go into the MOTB, all right? I'm going to pull it up first. Let's get that Revelation 13. The Revelation 13, and I'm going to start at verse... I'm going to start at verse, matter of fact. That'll be going too far. I'm going to start at verse 11. Anyway, let's start at verse 11. Revelation 13 and verse 11. Also, today's the atonement. If you're in Florida, the sundown is going to be, let me get that before I continue. Let me get that. If you're in Florida, sundown is going to be at 7:33. All right. Again, 7:33. So we don't eat nothing. We don't drink nothing. We afflict our flesh, and we reflect on our sins, that we be better, servants to Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai, reflect on our sins, the sins that we know we need to work on, we need to atone up for, get up on it. It's a time to be made stronger in the spirit, to afflicting your flesh, no eating, no drinking, 24 hours. It's only, 3 hours from now? Or what's that, 4 hours from now? About 4 hours from now. 3 hours and like 50 minutes. All right, because it's almost 4 o'clock right now. The sunset is at 7:33 p.m. Today is September the 12th. All right, Thursday, 2024. Let's get back to this Revelation. Revelation chapter 13, verse 11. And I beheld another beast coming up out of the earth, and it had 2 horns, like a lamb, and he spake as a dragon. All right, this beast is America. Well, it's Rome part 2, coming upon the earth, and he had 2 horns, like a lamb, and that's the Republicans and the Democrats, the political power of America. Right, this bitter place. Those 2 horns represent the leftists and the rightists. Like the patricians, the plebeians and the patricians of Rome back in the day, right? And he spake as a dragon, going to Esau Edom. That used to be a snake in the garden, right? He was a snake in the garden. That's Genesis chapter 3. And he's become a full-grown dragon at this time. He has many empires all throughout the whole world. Job 9:24, the earth is given to the hand of the wicked. Esau Edom, the so-called white man, rules the whole earth right now. He started off in the garden as a snake, and now he's a full-blown dragon. And he exercises all the power of the first beast before him, which is Rome, and causeth the earth, all them which dwell therein, to worship the first beast, whose deadly wound was healed. Right? Because if you can read that in Daniel chapter 7, around the 7th, 8th, and 9th verse, or the 7th, 8th verse, where it goes into the little horn, which is speaking about America, and how it got it came up out of let me see, so I don't butcher it. So man, I butcher it, man. And I want to butcher it. Daniel chapter 7, jump down to verse 8. Okay, verse 8 says, I considered the horns, and behold, there came up among them another little horn, before whom there were three of the first horns plucked up by the roots. That little horn is America. Now the three of the first horns plucked up by the roots, that go back to Spain, Britain, and the French. All right, and behold, in this horn were eyes like the eyes of man, and a mouth speaking great things, right, like a dragon. Going back to Revelation chapter 13. So this is where we at. We're in America the Great, right? Babylon, the second Rome. You know, Babylon, because this is a place of confusion. You know, you can do what you want to do, believe what you want to believe, you know, until it goes against, you know, the system, pretty much this beast system. Then they have to step in and show you who's really in control. All right, back at Revelation 13, and I'm going to go down to verse 12 again. And he exercised all the power of the first beast before him, and caused the earth and them that dwell therein to worship the first beast, whose deadly wound was healed. Yeah, everybody worshiping the Roman system, you know, the court system. You know, they have the like the elder brought out not too long ago. The elder apostle brought out. If you look at the law books, they go back to, it's pretty much like Latin, right? It's coded in Latin inscription. So, you know, even on the back of the dollar, what's that? It's something that goes into a Novus Ordo Seclorum, the New World Order, right? They have all these telltale signs of who they really are behind the scene. They might put a name on it to disguise it, but when you have the spirit and you have, you know, the right teachers according to the scriptures, according to the spirit of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, you know, you can pretty much break it down for what it is. You see it for what it is. Right? The first beast before him, and caused the earth and them that dwell therein to worship the first beast, whose deadly wound was healed. Right? And his wound was healed after the Renaissance. You know, after the Renaissance, when they started coming back into power, you know, the Renaissance period, that's the rebirth, where they started painting over the faces of the judges thereof. Renaissance meaning rebirth. You know, there was a rebirth of Esau Edom coming back into power. You know, the Roman Empire. What's it called? Iconoclasm. You know, look that word up, iconoclasm. It'll break it down to you. In verse 13, and he doeth great wonders, so that he make a fire come down from heaven on the earth in the sight of men. And that was what? The missiles, right? Starting with the, who was that? Oppenheimer with the atomic bomb, Nagasaki and Hiroshima, and deceived them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles which he had power to do in the sight of the beast, saying to them that dwell on the earth that they should make an image to the beast which had the wound by a sword and did live. Their system is the Roman system. This Roman system, Catholicism, you know, the religious sector, the financial sector, the military sector. You know, those three frauds that came out, the deceivable fraud. Let me see if I can get that. Yeah, Revelation 16 and 13. And I saw three unclean spirits like frogs come out of the mouth of the dragon, and out of the mouth of the beast, and out of the mouth of the false prophet. All right? Those three frogs go back to the financial, the spiritual, and the military sector of this system, this beast system, which is in Washington. That's the military sector, Washington, D.C. That's the military, these city states. You have London, Paris, or London, right? That's the financial sector. And then you have the Vatican, Rome Vatican. That's the spiritual sector, right? Then you got the democracy. All these things go into the beast system. Back in Revelation 13, the image of the beast, Salaki, the image of the beast, right? And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. And that's going to be done through this, right now you got those that's not going for it, right? So the devil's going to come down with great wrath. The devil being the physical counterpart, Esau, Edom, the higher ups. They're going to come down with great wrath because they know they got a short time left. And they're going to do that by draconian measures. They're going to martial law. They'll put in place martial law, which they're setting the stage right now with all these so-called migrants coming in from other countries, not just Haiti and not just Venezuela, but from all over the world. All these migrants coming in, they setting the stage for a civil war, for a civil uprising, in which a lot of people are going to be taken. A great number of people are going to be taken, and then they're going to have to implement draconian measures like martial law upon all the citizens. And in the midst of that, you're going to have Revelation chapter 13, verse 16 happening, which is already a process of it going on. If you go to let me get it first. Matter of fact, I'm gonna hold off on that. I'm gonna go ahead. I was looking up this electronic. It's called the EBRS, which is an electronic birth registration system. All right. It says the electronic birth registration system, EBRS, is the mechanism by which births are registered via the internet. All birthing hospitals and several birthing centers in Florida file their birth records through EBRS. It is designed to allow a hospital birth registrar to electronically enter and register a child's birth record and capture and store any required signatures. This registration process eliminates the need for hospitals to forward original hard copy birth records to county health departments. So in other words, you don't need no more paper birth certificates. It's all being done digital, right? That's another part of the beast that people worship, all right, of the image, right? EBRS streamlines the birth registration process, making it virtually paperless, improving customer service and eliminating carrier service for hospitals. And that's the beautiful picture they want to set up for you. Everything is paperless. You don't have to worry about having a wallet, a purse. You don't have to worry about nobody stealing your wallet, your purse. You have to go and find a whole nother, go and pay for another birth certificate or ID. They're going to do the same thing with the ID, which is where I want to go to. I want to go here to YouTube. And this came out 5 months ago, right? I don't know if anybody else caught it, but my demon, she caught wind of it and put me up on game. So it's perfect timing. It's this is I guess the YouTube handle is Go Black to Africa. I'm using this not for monetary gain. All right, Go Black to Africa. I'm just using this to edify the children of Israel. All right, with this information. But it says Bill Gates digital ID implant into Kenyans and youth approved. All right, this is what they're doing. This is what they making this is an approved thing. This is a part of worshiping the beast. All right, let's get it.
Push to support its so-called government-backed digital ID programs, and this time setting its sight on Kenya, where it will advise the government on that country's Maisha Namba digital ID initiative that is currently under development. So, according to a Kenyan news agency, Gates' role is assisting the Kenyan government in its development, and the rollout of Maisha Number was announced after a recent series of closed-door meetings with Kenyan President William Ruto. According to Biometric Update, Maisha Number is supposedly expected to address different challenges, such as identifying and authenticating citizens, safeguarding primary registration documents such as birth certificates and national identity cards, and improving the management of the social programs and government operations.
All right. Now get that. Birth certificates and ID to digitizing it so they know who you are, where you are, what you're doing. Right? Making you a slave pretty much. For safety reasons, if you want to call it. Let's keep going.
The project has been met with skepticism in some parts of the country. Rights groups have also been expressing concern over the possibility of discrimination and the erosion of privacy. But listen, I just told you in a very nice way. Now let me just put it blatantly to you. The program targets the birth of new babies. So once you have your baby, before your baby leaves the hospital, you no longer get a paper birth certificate, but then you get a digital one that is somehow implanted somewhere on somebody's body. Think about that.
Think about that. Think about that. All right? So she just broke it down to you in layman's term. No more paper birth certificates. And this is starting in Kenya. This was 5 months ago. So you know how the devil moves, right? Gradually, he's not gonna tell you everything at the time, but when he feel like it's in need for you to know, then he'll put a law up, and then he'll post up, what they've been doing, pretty much after the fact. Okay. So that's why right now, to have any babies, to have any children, y'all need to control y'all. What I just say? Damn it, man, escaped me right now. It was just some funny shit though, man. You need to know how to have that control, man. You gotta have that control, man, of letting it go. You can't be no preemie in this thing, man, because you never know when they might decide to implement that here in America if it isn't already implemented. That your children gonna already have a ID implant from their birth. Everything is already digital, right? And we are in that beast system. Rome too, America. Let me get this, and I'm gonna close out on this. I gotta get up out of here. Revelation 13:16, and he calls of all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. Now we're going to 16, Revelation 13:16 to the interlinear, and we're going to look at that definition again for the mark. What does the mark really mean? It's not it's not some spiritual. It's not sin, even though it's a sin to take it. It's not specifically sin, right? It's not a white woman. It's not an embargo. It's not all these other ways that these other camps break them down, right? If you go to Revelation 13:16, you go to the interlinear, and you go down to Mark, it's G5480.
Strong's G5480. Charagma.
All right, the charagma. And what it means, if you go to outline of biblical usage, a stamp, right, as she's just saying, or an imprinted mark, right, as she was just saying, right? They're going to imprint it somewhere in the body. There's no more paper birth certificates. All right, everything is going digital to make you a robot. B. Okay, let me read this sentence for A. Or the mark stamped on the forehead or the right hand as the badge of the followers of the Antichrist, which Antichrist just means an unbeliever in the anointed Yahushua, which is the majority of the world, whether they believe it or not. Because if you're calling on Jesus, you're Antichrist. Right? That's another God. That's not that's you're anti-Mashiach. You're anti-anointed. Right? You're against the Son of the Heavenly Father, Yahweh Shai. Okay? You're against Yahweh Shai, who is the Son of Yahweh. Right? The mark branded upon horses. Thing carved, sculptured, graven work, and idolatrous or of idolatrous images. All right? A graven mark that you take into your skin as a badge of honor. That's what that is. That's what that's representing. In Revelation 13 and 16. It's not none of those other things that a lot of these groups out here is going to tell you. Here's your judgment for taking that from the Lord. Here's your judgment from taking that, you faithless. I don't know, it's Revelation 14. We got 3 more hours, y'all. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. 3 more hours. By the time this video out, we probably had like 2 more hours. All right. By the time this video come surface, you probably have like 2 more hours if you over here in Florida and on the East Coast. I guess that's the East Coast, Midwest type area. Revelation 14. I'm gonna jump down. I'm just get to the point. Oh, that's beautiful because that goes into what I want. So I'm gonna start at verse 10. Revelation 14 and verse 10. The same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of the Most High. No, Salakia. No, here we go, verse 8. Let me go to verse 8. And there followed another angel saying, Babylon is fallen, that's America, that great city, which she made, because she made all nations drink of the wine of the wrath of her fornication. All right? This beast system, the image of the beast. You made everybody believe in this system, the democracy, the everything. The military way, how to move, military, the religious ways of how to move, right? To the point where everybody like, damn, we gotta live this way. We gotta live this way. This is the only way we can get by, right? Being like the damn devil, you know. But the Lord gave him power over all this to be a whooping stick, mainly to the children of Israel. Right? Again, you know, the wrath of her fornication, verse 9, and the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image, and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of the Most High, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation, and he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. And the smoke of their torment ascended up, forever and ever, and they have no rest day nor night, who worship the beast and his image, and whosoever receiveth the mark of his name. All right, you being warned not to take the MOTB. All right, starting with our beloved elders and apostles on down, you've been warned. You know, to the rest of the world, y'all been warned by these men through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. And you keep on listening to those other camps or whatever if you want to. When the time comes, you'll see. Right here, this lady she just put it out there. What the original hot boy, like they say at the camp, the original BG, the original hot boy, Mr. Bill Gates, what he got going on. And the Lord said this is gonna come across the whole world. Right, let me get that. Let the Lord speak. Revelation 3 and 10. Nah, man, I'm gonna go back to that 14. I'm gonna get this. I'm gonna close out on the Revelation 3 and 10. That's beautiful. That's what we bring out at camp. So I'm gonna go back to the Revelation 14. Because those that don't take the MOTB, look what the Lord say. Verse 12. Here is the Revelation 14 and verse 12. Here is the patience of the saints who are Israelites, right? This is the elect. Here are they that kept the commandments of the Most High and the faith of Yahweh Shai. All right? That's what it starts at. You got to have faith and do your best to keep the commandments. The law, statutes, and commandments is no just one without the other. You can't have one without the other. You can't have one without the other. 2nd Ezra chapter 9, like I was going into last night. Faith and works. By faith and works shall they escape, roughly paraphrasing. Here's the patience of the saints. Here are they that keep the commandments of the Most High and the faith of Yahweh Shai. I'm going to go, then I'm going to close on that 13, or that 3 and 10. Revelation 3 and chapter 10. Or I'm going to start at verse 8. I know thy works. Behold, I have set before thee an open door, and no man can shut it. For thou hast a little strength, and thou hast kept my word, as we just read, right? In Revelation 14. You have kept my word, kept my commandments, in the faith of Yahweh Shai, and has not denied my name. Okay? So the name of the Lord is very important. Behold, I will make them of the synagogue of Satan, which say they are Jews and are not Jews, but do lie. I will make them to come and worship before thy feet, and to know that I have loved thee. All right, Micah chapter 1. Malachi chapter 1, verse 1 through 4. Esau have I hated, but Jacob have I loved. Right? And they will come and they will worship thee before thy feet, and to know that I have loved thee. Verse 10, because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth. So from Kenya, from Africa, to Sweden, to China, to America, all over the world, this thing is going to be implemented. What side are you going to be on? Where's your faith at? Who do you really believe in? And are you worshiping Yahweh Shem Shai in spirit and in truth? All right. I'm going to close out right there. No. Here we go. Yeah. Verse 11. Behold, I come quickly. Hold that fast which thou hast, that no man take thy crown. That's to the elect of Israel, starting with the 144,000. Okay. With that, I'm going to close out. I hope this lesson is edifying. Keep enduring through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Shai. Yahweh Shai Ratazah. Endure. Adawan Ratazah. Endure. To the hopeful elect of Israel, Kwam Yasharallah, Wa Abba Babar.